Hey guys, welcome to the Trucker John Show. Today is Tuesday, July 30th. We are in Fulton, New York right now. I'm over here at the Walmart with just my tractor. I dropped my empty over at the plant last night and just doing a little pre-trip here. Looks like it's gonna start raining here on me. That hood didn't sound good coming open. Wow. That thing's getting looser and looser. One thing this truck doesn't do is doesn't use any oil at all between services. I think I went 25,000 miles once on it before I got it serviced, which is a little bit higher than I usually do. I usually try to hit it right about 18,000, but it doesn't use any oil. I think I put a gallon in, then I didn't really need to do it. And it's gonna start raining. All right, let's get this thing closed up. Let's get back in the truck. Don't want to get this camera wet. Okay, well, we just left out of the Walmart parking lot here. We got 2.4 miles over to where our trailer is. Kind of waited a little bit, let them storms pass. It got pretty wet there for a while, a little bit of lightning and thunder. Yeah, we should be up in St. Albans before 9 o'clock anyway. Here's my trailer right there. I gotta go and get my paperwork yet, but I noticed on my email that they already had the trailer number, so we might as well back up to it. All right, so let's put a little grease on our fifth wheel here. The trailer's a little high, so I'll put some grease on the fifth wheel, go underneath the trailer without hooking, and then lower the trailer onto the fifth wheel with the grease on it. Yeah, that's what it looks like with a little bit of grease on it. Alrighty. We've got our loaded trailer hooked up and we're headed to the back gate here. It's the middle of the afternoon, so we're gonna go out the easy way with the lights. We're just reading something in there at the shipping and receiving window. They had a notice posted there. I guess they had an accident on that side road, Division Street and Route 481. It's a really bad place to get out of. I don't know if you heard me say it before. It's not that it's hard to see it or anything. It's just that it's a busy road. It's 2 lanes each way, and people do not obey the speed limit. I guess the best way to put it, without being calling people names or anything. They don't obey the speed limit, and speed limit's 35. They're probably usually doing 20 over that, so a lot of times. Anyway, we come this way when it's afternoon time. It's just a lot easier to get out. Yeah, so there's a lot of rain in the area right now, rain and thunderstorms. We're kind of in between. There's a line of storms off to our east, moving to the east, and then there's more rain and storms coming in from the west, so we might have just hit it just right that we could stay pretty much rain-free on the way up, but we'll see. Could always use the free truck wash, I guess. Here's our low bridge again. 12 foot 11, 13.6 high. I don't know, the math doesn't work, but seem to be able to get underneath there all right. Yeah, so we're out on 81 now, headed north. Saying I'm going to arrive there about 8 o'clock, but I'm going to have to stop for fuel on the way. I believe I'm going to stop in Champlain, get some fuel there, Champlain, New York. Not a good day for video today. It's kind of a hazy, gray, kind of cloudy day with the rain and everything. There's a haze in the air too. Next week when I go over to the shop in Ohio, I plan on being there first thing Monday morning and do some troubleshooting on that code that we got on the engine, the NOx sensor, get that taken care of. And I have new mud flap hangers that are supposed to go on this truck, but we got no way to put them on because right now it's got those bar stock mud flap hangers that are horizontally mounted. The mount is horizontal, and the regular angular mud flap hangers I got, they're vertical. So the holes, of course, don't work. We've been trying to find. There's got to be an adapter because there's plenty of Kenworth trucks out there that don't have bar stock mud flap hangers. And by bar stock, I mean just the square bar that slides down in a little square hole and it just sits in there, and you can pull them out real easy. They shake all over the place. They never stay straight. They're just ugly. So I want to get the regular kind of mud flap hanger, more substantial. You know, it bolts to a usually bolts right to the frame on a truck, and it's got a big spring in it, so it can move around, but it stays pretty steady onto the frame. Anyway, we haven't been able to get them on because nobody seems to be able to tell us where to get the adapters. And so my mechanic is thinking about actually making some, which he's capable of doing. And so if worst comes to worst, he's going to have to get all the measurements and make them, and they still won't have them on this trip out, as he'll have to fabricate them. Anyway, we'll see if anybody out there watching the video knows where to get an adapter to go from a horizontal mud flap hanger mount, or a mount, I think you call them a mount, mud flap mount, to a vertical. Let me know in the comments below. So anyway, we're going to do that, and you know, service the motor, the oil filter change, all that stuff. Same with the tri-pack evolution, and go after a couple little other odds and ends. Need to have a real good look over of the truck because I have to go for my inspection, Landstar inspection. So Landstar requires every 120 days. This way they can keep an eye on people's equipment because they don't actually ever see the equipment really. And make sure people got good tires and brakes and the truck ain't falling apart, that kind of stuff, you know. Common sense kind of stuff. guys, we're here at Maple Fields in Champlain, New York, and we are going to get fuel. Okay, so we got our fuel, and then we had a little bit of a delay waiting to pay for it because the machine they used to run the cards with was broke, so it took longer to pay for it than to pump the fuel. But we're on our way now. We're only 57 miles. I'm sorry, 36 miles from St. Albans. We'll be there right about 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's a pretty nice evening up here. It's a rough crossing. Alright, well, we got to get checked in here with shipping and receiving and get our trailer dropped and hooked, and then we'll be on the way again. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, we are back on the road headed for Fulton. We got our trailer dropped, hooked our empty, swept the empty out, got our paperwork done, did our 30-minute break, and it is 8 minutes after 10 right now. Been driving for about 12 minutes. Hey, we should be back in Fulton a little after 3. Okay guys, we're going to end the video here. I appreciate everybody coming and watching the Trucker John show. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you like the content, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll see you again next time.